Good morning, everyone. Today I want to chat with you about this advice that you might hear every now and then, which says, treat patients how you want to be treated, or treat your staff how you want to be treated, or treat people how you want to be treated. And I strongly disagree with that advice. I like to use something a little bit different that I want to share with you in that video and explain to you the reasons why and how if you treat people how you want to treat it can not be the right way to treat people sometimes. First, for credibility, my name is Khaled. I have been a dentist for 20 years. I run my own dental practice, Lakeside Dental Spa in Harvey Bay in Queensland. I took it from one chair to 10 chairs, from 3 staff members to close to 40 staff members over the course of 14 years, and you can check my details below for credibility. So treat people how you want to be treated is the wrong way to treat people. I prefer treat people how they want to be treated. It's very important. I'll let you give you examples, real life examples. Sometimes I will have a clinician, for example, that very abrupt, very short with staff, they like to give very abrupt feedback. They don't give proper professional constructive feedbacks, like with example and impact and ask to change. They just say, hey, the way you hold a structure is really bad, you need to change it. And then that makes people really upset and don't want to work with them. And then when I approach them, like, they have good intention, obviously. Like, I was like, what is the reason you're presenting this feedback in that way? It's so abrupt, it's so like rough and so on. It's like, oh, I'm a straight talker. I like people to tell me I like people to call a spade to me, like if I'm not performing well, I would like you to come to me, hey, you're not doing well, you need to do better. It's like, yeah, that's right. That's how you want to be treated, right? And you expecting everyone want to be treated how you want to be treated. But what if this staff member is very sensitive? What if this person is have got a bear to listen to this? What if this staff member is very, very sensitive, and maybe that way of feedback doesn't work for them? They need a different approach. Another example as well, some will be like, if there's a problem, make sure you call me anytime, text me anytime, even if it's after hours, I don't mind. Just weekends, it's fine. I'd like to know about it as soon as possible, even if it's late, if it's after hours. Just, you can interrupt me whenever you want. That's how they want to be treated. And now they're expecting everyone will be treated the same, because they want to treat other people how they want to be treated. So again, they might have a problem with another staff member or someone in the practice, and then they will call them in the weekend, they will call them after hours, tell them the problem. Hey, you shouldn't have done this, you did 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, when you approach them, like, why do we do that? Like, because that's how I want to be treated. I treat people how I want to be treated. But what if this staff member or this person doesn't want to be contacted about work, which is fair enough, after hours, on weekends? So you gotta understand how people want to be treated. Again, if you have a patient who's too sensitive, a patient who's doesn't want you to get to the point and tell them exactly that they're not brushing well, they're not doing this bad, because that's how you expect to be treated, you could be treating them the wrong way. My advice to you, look at your patients, look at your team, if you're a staff member, look at your practice owner, see or try to understand how they want to be treated. You can observe some patterns, you can look at what upsets them, what makes them happy, what motivates them, and so on, and tailor the way you communicate. Or nothing wrong with asking them directly. You can do that. You can say, hey, how would you like me to approach you about feedbacks? You want it at the end of the day or lunchtime, or do you mind me to call you whenever? Just ask them directly how they want to be treated. How would you like me to address this with you? If you ever want to, I don't know, like, if you ever want me to reward you or give you a present, or how do you want to be rewarded? Like a relationship, there are the 5 different love languages, and how if you tap into the love languages can affect the relationship. Again, I believe also with employment there is some sort of HR love language. Some people like to be rewarded by positive comments, like, I really appreciate what you did today, that was amazing. Some people like to be rewarded by a gift card. Some people like to be rewarded by acknowledgement in front of everyone else. Some people like to be rewarded by just a simple thank you. Some people get very weirded out if you really give them a strong thank you sometimes. So understanding how people want to be treated, if you treat people how they want to be treated, you will be a pro, you'll be a top in your game, compared to if you want to treat people how you want to be treated. How you want to be treated is very different. If you have very thick skin like myself, you can tolerate a lot of things without getting bothered or getting annoyed. If I treat people how I want to be treated, I will lose a lot of people around me, because most people I know, sometimes they don't have as thick skin as mine, so I have to treat them in a different way. I motivate them in different ways. So I hope you find this helpful, and if you do, please make sure you like it and share it with your friends and colleagues. If you want to hear more about my videos, please subscribe to my channel and I will notify you when more videos are released. Thank you so much for listening to me. It means a lot to me.